Alright, I'm going to give you a little feedback on the Atem 2ME switcher. As you can see up here at the top, we actually have two panels open, which is nice because on the bottom here you have tabs. Switcher ME1, ME2, audio, media, and then your settings and layout. So on one of these we have switcher ME2, on the other switcher ME1. And then we have on our keyboard, we've just laid it out, camera 1 through 5, media, and our words, cut, and T-bar. So whichever one of these windows is highlighted, that's the ME that we're actually working on. And if I click over here, now you can see I'm on ME1, because that's ME1, this is ME2. ME2 is what we put out for recording and live streaming. We live stream over here. We use live stream, which is an incredible service. I'll just throw up a quick test here. Make sure I've got this right. Test. And now we're live streaming and we're multi-bit streaming. 3, sometimes 4, depends on what we choose. But that's mobile bandwidth, medium bandwidth, and HD, which is 720p. The cool thing is that gives us a preview screen and audio meters and adjustments, so we can adjust on the fly. I love their encoding software. Adobe Flash doesn't have anything on these guys. Over here we use this as our playback engine. We don't use any of the media players or graphics in here. If I'm going to cut to something, I'm going to, sorry, I've got a phone call coming. Okay, if I'm going to run a countdown timer, I can go like that. Now I'm running my countdown timer, live streaming that. And that's all off touch screen. We're using Pro Presenter for that. We also use it for title slates if we want to use title slates, and of course we key that over. As well as if we're going to use scripture verses, and we'll overlay that as well. Again, this is just a quick overview. I'm not going into the incredible intricacies of this switcher, but I do like it because it is nice and basic, very simplistic, but yet powerful and robust. We were with a very big name brand switcher for several years, but I went to this because number one, the cost, and number two, we have a full functional 2ME switcher. We don't need the big broadcast breakout console to do that and to use it, which is, 14 grand list, when you can get a Bluetooth wireless keyboard for this. Now I understand if you're a news media source doing tons of graphics and overlays and things like that, you're probably going to want the breakout panel. But for us, we don't do a lot of graphics. Our last switcher we could do up to 6. We had six keyers on it. Never used it because we're basically cutting camera shots, playing videos, or doing title or scripture overlays for what we're doing. So again, very simple, very nice, very easy, and it works. We are going to be putting a deck link card in this computer. This is i7. We tried the USB capture, but that's 800 megabit uncompressed, and there's only a few PCs that can handle that kind of bandwidth, so we gave up on it. So we're just going to throw a deck link in, or a deck link duo, and you can run 1, 2. I know some guys run up to 4 Media Express captures on the same PC, and it works fine as long as you got the bandwidth. But that way, because we've been capturing, you can't see it, but over there we've got a Mac. We've been capturing on that using the deck link, which works great. But I would like some other sources, some fail-safe shots like camera 1, camera 2. So that way, if we're doing a concert or something like that, we've got some fail-safe shots, we could go back and reproduce it. But all in all, super happy. Matter of fact, right here we've got a Gopro static shot, fail-safe cutaway shot that we use for that. We also have one on the drums. I didn't bring that up yet. So, you know, that's nice during praise and worship, so you can cut away and have those cutaway shots while the other cameras are setting up their shots. We've got our jib, which is right here, camera 4, and you can see right now, let me put that on preview, and let's go like this. Let me get a brighter camera there, and there we go. So this is our jib shot, and we've got some TVs on the stage that we're running through the auxes. That's the other powerful aspect of this unit, is you have 6 auxes. With that, they're adjusted right up here. Very simple, a lot simpler than I thought it would be in the software. But basically, aux 1, and you hit this drop-down box, and you choose what source you want to play through that. So if you look on this preview monitor here, I'm going to choose program 1 on ME, or ME1 program. So now I've got ME1 program on my TV displays on the stage. Or if I want to go with the media, I can do that and run our logo, and there we have our logo playing as an independent source. But normally we run program 2 video, and then we've got these other auxes that we send out for recording and for the camera preview, so the cameras can know what the other cameras are on, what shot they're using. We also have our words, which we use and throw up, and that's a separate source. Again, we're using ProPresenter on that. Very happy with ProPresenter. We're using it in a Windows environment. It's a newer platform for them, but they're doing a really good job utilizing that and doing a great job with it. So other than that, I think that's about it. But again, very simple. We don't have a huge investment in the system, and we're producing HD content now. Here's the only other thing you have to think about with the Atem switcher is whatever you choose. Let's go up to the settings tab here. If you go to the settings tab, you're going to choose what your video standard is. So no matter what you got to choose what platform you're going to be, 720p or 720p 50, 720p 60 basically. You got some PAL stuff in there, 1080i 50 and 1080i 60. So what that means is whatever cameras you're choosing, make sure that you're able to produce the same output on your cameras, because that's how we were able to go to the new GoPros that are out right now. Let me bring this up. So here's the GoPro, and the reason we're able to integrate that is because we're 720p native in everything that we're doing, input and output. So we're able to integrate that. If we were 1080p cameras, we couldn't integrate that. Of course, this doesn't do 1080p. These don't do 1080i, the GoPro. So you really got to make sure that you're matching your sources correctly, but there's no delay in this. And let me just give you an example. Let me put up the timer here, and then on the aux, let me just throw up the media on that. And with that, you can see right here, let me cut that, and you can see the 2 sources there and how close that is. And on the live presentation, there's no delay whatsoever, actually less delay than our last switcher, and the last switcher was really known to have no delay for iMag. So this is a great product, and so good hunting out there, good luck.